Amid heightened tensions with China, the Indian Army have increased the deployment of air assets, including unmanned aircrafts, drones, near the Indo-China border, in Arunachal Pradesh. Also, the defense equipment have been deployed at Bumla, the border meeting point between India and China, along line of actual control, in Tawang sector of Arunachal Pradesh. While China is constantly boosting its presence along the LAC, India has also stepped forward with complete preparedness to counter any threats. It is important to note that China claims Tawang as a part of South Tibet, which India has consistently rejected for decades. And its geographical threats into Ladakh, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh have continued to escalate throughout years and have put India under additional pressure. However, the involvement of the Indian military forces in such incidents has enhanced the nation's standing on a worldwide scale, underlining their significant contributions to the country's security. Tawang is one of the most strongly fortified districts along the 3,488-kilometer LAC, with China, which it claims is South Tibet, and might be the next target after eastern Ladakh. India brings out the big guns to boost firepower at LAC. According to top sources, the army is well positioned to hold the line, with a very high density of troops, a strong monitoring apparatus, and high-volume armament, ranging from the old but reliable 105mm field guns. India has deployed an upgraded 1960s vintage air defense gun to take on hostile UAVs. New ultralight howitzers, sets of new mortars along with modified Bofors guns. This comes, along with the Indian Army's increased focus on boosting its surveillance capabilities at the LAC, including deploying a variety of unmanned aerial vehicles, as well as indigenous and modern technology, for added vigilance at the borders, and a huge focus on developing infrastructure, such as roads, bridges, airbases, tunnels, and habitat, in this region. L-70 air defense guns. As per the defense sources, the 1st Regiment of the upgraded version of L-70 air defense guns, of the 1960s vintage, backed by flycatcher radars, have been deployed in Tawang forward locations. The upgraded L-70 air defense guns can take any enemy drones, or helicopters or even aircraft, flying at a low range. The new upgraded guns are comparable to all modern gun systems available in the world. According to Army officers, the vintage air defense weapons, which were the mainstay of gun systems with Army air defense, have been modernized indigenously to become contemporary equipment with better target acquisition and automated target tracking capabilities in all weather situations. They currently have high-resolution electro-optical sensors that include daylight television cameras, thermal imaging cameras, laser rangefinders, and muzzle velocity radars to improve firing accuracy. Modern M777 ultralight howitzers. The M777 ultralight howitzers inducted in November 2018, and it has been deployed all along the LAC. The M777 is a 155mm 39 caliber towed artillery gun, and weighs just 4 tons. India has contracted 145 M777 guns from BAE Systems, of which over 75 had been delivered. 3 regiments have been deployed. And 4th Regiment of the ULH is also expected to be deployed in the region soon. They are designed for steep terrain and weigh around 4,200 kilograms apiece. According to defense sources, over 300 weapons were being upgraded by the government-owned Bharat Electronics Limited. Similarly, the Swedish 155mm Bofors weapons, which were integrated into the Indian Army's Regiment of Artillery in the mid-1980s, are still in use in the depths near the LAC in Arunachal Pradesh. An army officer said, the guns deployed have been upgraded with the Shakti system, which is an integrated fire control system. The range of the L-70 guns is restricted to just about 3.5 kilometers, but they could also be an effective counter against drone swarms in the future with the predictive firing. The long-range firepower comes from the Bofors, with strike range of 24 to 30 kilometers, and M777 howitzers 30 to 35 kilometers. The equipment have been deployed at the forward locations of Tawang, which is one of India's most heavily defended regions, in the eastern sector. The Indian Army has stationed a large number of troops in the area at an altitude of more than 15,000 feet, who have remained at the LAC, despite temperatures already falling to 3 degrees Celsius, which will drop to 25 degrees Celsius as winter approaches.